Hey everybody, it's Bruce here with Traveling with Bruce. Welcome to my channel today. Today's video is all about the new feature that cruise lines have been rolling out now for a couple of years, and it is now really taking off. What am I talking about? I'm talking about this right here. It's on your cell phone. It's the app, the cruise ship app that you can now upload on your phone for free. And you can basically search for a cruise, book your cruise, book your features on top of that, like your drink package or your show seats, specialty dining arrangements, you name it. Onshore excursions can all be booked on the apps now. Once you've committed to a cruise and you've put down a deposit, the cruise line is now working on you week after week, month after month, depending on how long ago you booked this cruise, to get you to spend more money and commit more funds now before the cruise even gets started. The cruise line wants to know, before you step board on that ship, exactly how much you're in for already, because they've already pre-calculated their profits. The commissions on the onshore excursions, their markup on their alcoholic beverages, the spa services, every added item that you've paid for over and above your cruise, they will know to a penny how much you are spending on board this cruise before it even starts. Multiply that by 5,000, 6,000 passengers, depending on how big the ship is, and you can see how many millions of dollars these apps are generating to the cruise line. I'm not even talking about the fact that these apps also will allow you to do text messaging between your members of your travel party once you're on the ship. For an extra $5 a passenger per cruise, you can text each other on board the ship and tell each other where you are and where you should meet each other. And think about a family of four. We're talking $5 a pop here, $20 for a family of four, added money just from the app. And it's an onboard service. This is convenient as all get up for mom and dad. It's a peace of mind thing, of course. Keep an eye on the kids. Keep track of where those kids are, but geez, this is a big money maker for the cruise lines. Of course, you can order Wi-Fi on your app when you're on the ship if you so desire to do so. And forget about going into that old computer room that doesn't exist anymore. It's all wireless. Thanks again for those of you out there who are supporting this channel. I do appreciate it very much. Those of you who are acquiring Traveling with Bruce merchandise on my RedBubble store, the link down below here. Thank you also for those of you who are going to Amazon and shopping on the Amazon affiliate link for Traveling with Bruce. These commissions coming in on your purchases are absolute pennies from heaven. Thank you very much. Thank you for your Patreon donations and for your PayPal donations to this channel. I do appreciate it. Welcome one, welcome all. Let's get started with this video all about the apps on cruise ships. Well, there used to be a time where cruise lines would measure the success of a cruise after it was all said and done. You got on the ship, you enjoyed yourself with all the amenities that they offered you, you had some wonderful meals, you had some drinks, everyone had a good time. Maybe you lost a little money in the casino, maybe the cruise line enticed you into the spa. And at the end of the cruise line would tally up their numbers and say, you know, that cruise we did, we made X amount of money per passenger per day. But it would take a good few days after the cruise was over for the cruise line accountants to figure out how much money the cruise line made. Not anymore. It's all different now. Today, cruise lines know before you even get on the ship how much money they're going to make because of this little feature here, Countdown to Your Cruise. These apps are now everywhere. Everyone has them, and it will become the standard by which all cruise lines work off of. The bottom line is this. It used to be that we would see a brochure and we would talk to a travel agent, or we would see an ad on the internet, we'd book a cruise. Not anymore. Now cruise lines, more and more cruises are being booked by passengers on their apps. People find the cruise on their phones, they book the cruise on their phones, they book their shore excursions This picture here, look at this. This is 5 years ago. This was state-of-the-art communications on a cruise ship 5 years ago. Now this is the norm. If you don't offer this to a passenger, you're dead meat as far as a cruise line is concerned. And this is a family holiday right here. I don't care if this is Disneyland, Disney World, Universal Studios, on a cruise ship, at an all-inclusive resort. This is what holidays look like with families and with travelers. If you don't offer Wi-Fi, you're out. You're just not part of the program anymore. People expect this kind of convenience. They want to double check on their phones for their reservations for dinner tonight, and they're getting it. Cruise lines have figured out, man, we can sell drink packages before the cruise even starts, just on the app. This is incredible. So the app is uploaded by the passenger. The passenger books a cruise 6 months before the cruise even happens, even a year, year and a half. And for that amount of time, the cruise line is sending you photos of your up and coming cruise, and they are hitting you up every week with another offer for you to pre-book and commit to, whether it's show tickets to the Aqua Theater here at the back of the Oasis class ships. Those seats over there, you got to reserve those seats. Now, sometimes they're free, some you have to pay for. The app will tell you that, and you can pre-order your seat for day 3, 8 o'clock show, all in advance. The cruise lines have figured out how to pre-sell the cruise to you months in advance, and in effect, they already know how much money is in their bank account before you even get to the ship. You want to go to Florence, you're going to book an excursion through the cruise line. You want to go to see the Leaning Tower of Pisa, you're going to book the excursion through the cruise line. They have already pre-sold you this. They're offering you maybe a 10% discount if you book early. You go ahead and do so. You grab the deal to Rome, and you're satisfied. You're comfortable. You know that on day 6, 7, and 8, you've already got excursions booked. The cruise line is happy. In the meantime, the cruise line will also sell you items on board the ship. Like, how about that go-kart track at the back? It's $10 a ride. If you book in advance and under certain terms and conditions, you can get with the front of the line because you prepaid for your go-kart rides months before the ship even set sail. Dining, of course, specialty dining deals abound. The cruise line will do all of that. Here on the deck, you'll lie around and enjoy yourself, but you already know you've booked your specialty dining. You've got your drink package. You've got a spa appointment. The cruise line is going to keep you posted on all of your activities on the entire length of your trip. So it's not just going on a ship anymore. It's enjoying your Starbucks coffee, which you'll charge to your account. Maybe it's going to some specialty pizza places. Maybe it's other expenditures on board the ship. It's all on the app for you to enjoy. They'll show you where the nearest Sorrento's is so that you can find it. They'll tell you what time your spa appointment is. These apps are essential. You'll carry your cell phone with you on the ship the entire time you're on the ship. That's how much things have changed in 5 years. Every cruise line, every ship on every cruise line will have these features. If they don't, they're out there. The millennials just will not relate to these ships unless they have all the modern features that you'd have at home or at your local shopping mall, no less. It's incredible. The changes are stunning. They're coming fast and furious. Tablets, phones, laptops, you have to have them wireless, otherwise you're just out of the picture. And cruise lines are now knowing well in advance how much money they've made on the cruise months before the cruise has set sail. Everything is practically pre-booked, and they're putting the pressure on you to book in a hurry, because if you don't book now, you might miss out on specialty dining restaurant so-and-so or the comedy show on deck such and such at 7:30 on day 4. They are basically pressuring you to book your activities well in advance before you even get on the ship and prepay everything before you get to the pier. And the cruise line already knows exactly how much money they've made in advance of the cruise even leaving the dock. It's become that sophisticated, and that profitable. Very interesting. Well, there you go. That does it right there. I hope you got a lot out of this video with regards to these phone apps. They're just unbelievable. You think that this is just a little gimmick that they came up with to help you kind of count down the days until it was time to go on your cruise, when in reality these apps are now becoming the central weapon in the arsenal of the cruise line marketing division to find ways to get you to depart or part with your cash before you even set foot on the cruise ship. I don't even know if the cruise lines fully understood what they were dealing with 5 years ago when they began these app situations, these new app features. They're unbelievable. It is now become the norm. It will become the standard way of embarkation and debarkation. It will become the way of getting entry into, say, the shows. Don't be surprised if you're going to need your cell phone to scan the barcode onto the barcode reader to get into the theater to find your seats. Don't be surprised that you're going to have it with you wherever you go. It's unbelievable. More technology, of course, is coming. Onboard technology is coming with the wristbands, obviously, and the necklaces with the little fobs on it. But these phones with these apps, months and months, if not years prior to your cruise, these apps are upselling you, enticing you, and finding ways to get you to commit to do on-board activities and on-shore activities through the cruise lines, whether it's their private island or whether it's Rome or whether it's Grand Cayman. It doesn't matter. These apps are going to be selling you and upselling you for months before you get to the ship, to get you to commit to doing certain events and activities and making certain commitments. For you, the plan is by the cruise line, and by the time you get to the ship, you've already dropped a whole bunch of coin on your room, your tips, gratuities, your drink package, your meals, your onshore activity spas, everything else, and excursions, that you're going to feel like this ship doesn't cost me anything. This cruise isn't costing me anything at all. Everything's all included. Well, yeah, of course it's all included. You prepaid for everything a year ago, and you've already paid the fee. Now you've got some spending money in your pocket, and that's just throwing around money. Makes it quite interesting. Anyway, we'll see how this continues on. Thanks again for joining me, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you really like this video, please subscribe to my channel today. Hit that bell notification icon. You'll get an alert every time I do a new video. And thanks for joining me today. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.